Welcome back to episode 2 of Minecraft add-ons for PlayStation or Xbox, I guess. Do I buy them? Are they worth it? I'll give you my opinion. Next one we're going to do is this Redstone. Just to show you what it's officially called. It's called RedStone Add-on. Now before I go in, because I've messed around with this one a little bit. This one's fun. I think it will turn off your trophies if you use it because it's makes the game once you have everything, it makes the game a lot easier to get around. We'll leave it with that right now. So it comes with a book, as most of these add-ons do. We have a tutorial, redstone station. Obviously, that's the first thing you have to do. Craft a redstone station. And then they have like different things like conveyors, teleporters, filters. I guess custom repeaters, redstone. I didn't really get into a lot of this stuff, but wireless redstone, which again I haven't done much with, as I haven't had time to really mess around with that. But I'm sure it probably would be well worth it if you could actually learn this stuff pretty well. And then we have it's this. I know this book isn't very helpful to me, I guess, but then it goes into each kind of. I guess it just tells you like how they work and what they do, um, each kind of thing, and I'll tell you what I've used. Like, there's just a lot of different stuff. Like there's drills and elevators and magnets and uh, a super smelter. I mean, it's just it probably does it pretty quickly. Um, but again, I'll tell you the ones that I have used that I like, um, that I have found the most useful. The first one, right? I'll show you where I have all. I kind of have it set up here. So the first one that I use a lot are the teleporters. The teleporters are hands down when you want to talk about something that might be overpowered in a game. Teleporters overpowered. I mean, technically, all you have to do is go to a place once. You can set up your two teleporters, and you can be back at your house instantly. So this is the redstone station. Um, all the stuff you can make, from an XP tank to drills. There's the wireless redstone to the remotes. Uh, Lava spikes if you're, maybe if you're in a world and you're heating, like you might set up these lava spikes. Maybe you can set up a wireless redstone system with these lava spikes and really hand it to your teammates or your opponents. Fans. There's the teleporter. I guess this would be like if a mob spawns in, you could set the lava spikes on it. Um, Magnets and controllers, and I just, I mean, I honestly, or detectors, I honestly think that this one is just mechanical saw. We'll get to that one in a sec because I love that one too. Um, just absolutely crazy. So these are this is how the teleporters work. So I have a series of teleporters set up here to all the different spots that I like to go, or I usually go to if I need stuff. I have a creeper farm set up. Probably don't think you saw that in the first video. I also have a XP farm for zombie pig, but that's right across the house, so I don't need one there. So this creeper farm is like 160 blocks in the air. As you can see, there's the XP farm. My house is right there. My daughter's stuff is over there. And we're 160 blocks in the air. So here's the zombie. Here's the creeper farm. Normally you would just take the ladders down. But this way I can just boom, boom, right back. back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I have a second village, which I'm not quite done setting up with. I have two guys here, but this is kind of almost gone by the wayside. But well, we're still working on this one. So that's that. And then I have a dungeon. Obviously, I have a elytra, so we've been to the end. So sometimes when you're traveling farther, so obviously there's the end portal that we made. This is our little setup here because we used to go through our, like, you know, the nether, of course, to get to spots faster. But now with these, now that I found these, okay, back, I don't need to. I just find a pale forest. Voila. So, back. Well, oh no. Okay, it goes back. So now, this is where you run into issues with this a little bit. Is each teleporter gets its own color, so that's how you know where to go. Now, obviously, this teleporter has go to the. Okay, I got this one set up right here too, which is at my daughter's house. So you're going to different places, to the desert, to my pale back home. So I mean, that's something you have to really, especially if you're playing with other people, you really got to keep track of. But other than that, I mean, there's how many cores in Minecraft, so I mean, you're kind of, unless you download maybe another add-on that has all different kinds of other dye colors, and it would obviously, you can probably expand it. But this is, I said, one of the main reasons I keep this on is just because I have these. If I want to go back to the end and try to get more elytra, I can do that easily. My dungeon is, as you can see, I'm at almost -0 for the most part. My dungeon is at 1389 and 828. It's pretty far away. I mean, the dungeon's pretty far away. It's a hike to travel to. So, that's why I keep these around. Another thing I have set up is these these are teleporters. So I have one here. I have one at my daughter's house. So I have this one goes to her house. This one throws stuff back. So if I want to send her stuff, you drop it in here. There's 3 meats. Let's go to her house, and I'll show you. Just gotta remember exactly where. I think I know. I think they're in here. She's got her own big little setup here. Yeah, see, look, boom, there they are. Here's hers. So hers comes out here, and this one goes back to my house. 1, 2, 3. Now I go back home. No need to bark there, mister. Then you come back down here. Uh-oh. Well, I transferred it to my... come back to where my redstone is. Boom. There's the hell. It's just... I mean, when I first did the mod and we were doing a lot more stuff in this world, it made it easier to kind of shift materials back and forth. So, I mean, I don't really use these as much, but if this is something, I don't think they're that hard to craft. So you need the conveyor, which is just 2 chains, a piece of iron, and 2 leather. And then you make the, let me see. Oh, then you gotta make the, let me see if is that just kind of, I'm not sure where the other piece. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's a super smelter. There it goes. Then you make an island. See, now these are a little bit more expensive. You do need a piece of obsidian and an diamond. But I mean, if you have it, to me, it's worth it, especially if you're trying to throw people stuff somewhere. So worth it. I mean, I like that one a lot. Now the other one that I haven't messed around. I haven't messed around with the other stuff. Well, this goes to my other farm, which it's a hold on. That's another video. That's just another mod here too. The saws. I have the saws set up. I hope they work because they didn't work before, but I had issues with them working before, but I think they work now. I think we fixed them. This one grew off filter. So you have the saw itself, and you just all you need is a lever. Boom, boom, done. Look at that's the whole tree. It's the whole tree. Select it, turn it off. You know, you wait for saplings to fall, and you just replant right in the same spot. Once they grow, boom, you hit the lever again, like this. Birch, boom. Boom. Turn it on, turn it off, all done. Boom. Wait for them to fall. Or if you already have some, boom, you just plant another one right there. So, I again, if you're starting, I don't think these are that expensive, honestly. Like if you're starting and you're like I already got two for that. If you're starting and you're gonna, even if you're not just starting, even if you're like like if you're you're gonna have a big wood project that you need to do or whatever, you just set this up, and it's so easy to cut down trees. It's so easy. Honestly, it's gonna take longer for these things to grow than it is to chop them down. I mean, honestly, like the only ones I haven't really tried are either like the mangrove or the what's the other? Oh, the acacia. I think the acacia might sometimes they might miss a block or two just because they're shaped kind of weird. Just gotta wait for two more to fall. I hope. Okay, there's one. There's two more. Okay, great. And you just replant, and then boom, they grow. Boom, you chop them right down here. It's just and you could just always keep this setup like this. So like whenever you need wood, you just chop down a tree. So easy, so easy. That way you don't have to worry about sitting there. It's just so time consuming. All you have to do is hit the button. I mean, you can literally set up a whole forest if you wanted to, and just have it. So boom, you always have a tree. It's the really nice thing about that. I love it. I can't. Those are the three main uses I have for this redstone. Now again, I think the possibilities of this are endless. I do figure stuff out. I can make another video for it and show maybe other stuff, but I mean, for me, those three things alone, especially if you're starting a new world and you're starting a new world, having the saws are you can just get those right away. Because again, I don't think the saws are I think they're a lot less expensive than the other things. And that way you just have endless wood. You could just kind of do what you need to do and just kind of go with it. So, 8 out of 10. It's like with the limitedness of the teleporters because of all the colors. There's not as many colors in Minecraft so you will be limited as to how many you can put down. But the convenience, you just gotta pick your important spots, I guess. The teleporting system and the saws alone, 8 out of 10. I said I wish I could figure out the other stuff, which I haven't really done that much yet, but again, is it worth it? Yeah, I think so. If you're into this redstone stuff, if you just want to kind of, once again, you're starting a new world. You kind of want to maybe make it a little bit easier. You don't care about trophies because, again, this disables trophies because it makes the game easier. It's an 8 out of 10. I like it. I think it's worth it for me. The stuff I like to do, but not obviously everybody's different. But for what I like to do, I would buy it again. Thanks for watching.